once again, people, welcome to yet another episode of Marvelous Monstrosities! This time around, we're going to be checking out DM Bot, made on August 23rd of 1996, by Michael Palucha, Tim Palucha, and Nathaniel Gorham. Mainly it was the first two, but, yeah, it was Nathaniel Gorham just basically added several lines of code that made it attack other players instead of monsters. And that's really kind of what has kind of gone on here. Essentially, really this was made with the automated helper bot. And yeah, he really says that they're really the ones who made the mod. But basically, all they really did was, instead of it attacking enemies and monsters, it would attack other players in Deathmatch. And furthermore, it's able to distinguish between team members and enemy players. So as you can see here, DM Bot is really where we're starting to see the introduction of bots in Deathmatch. Up to this point, it's been basically you having to have another player in order to play in Deathmatch. I believe in Doom you had different little decorative people, but I don't believe there was anything like an actual bot, mainly because there was no access to like the source code like there was for Quake right away. And so needless to say, this is really where you start seeing bots in action. And needless to say, just put it a few years later, and all of a sudden bot matches become a normal staple of your FPS. In fact, this is pretty much what Quake 3 is. So, needless to say, this is pretty much what established, you know, in the next few years of gameplay. So, let's see here. With that in mind, it really is just a bot. It basically, you spawn it with Impulse 100, and that will basically activate or deactivate the bot. And basically, it is set to equal the owner's self.bot field. So, essentially, it basically targets players instead of monsters, is basically what it was trying to say. He basically wreaks havoc in multiplayer. Let's load up this thing and see what exactly he's like. I'm kind of curious what exactly our first, like, DM bot is like. It's definitely a weird feature, but DM sits. Okay, so DM sits being one of the most staple of all FPS maps. Let's see what happens when we do an Impulse 100. The bot's been activated, everybody! Hi! He looks like an enforcer. Huh. I can kill him with explosives. I can't kill him with anything else, can I? Yeah, you need to kill him with explosives in order to kill him. But this is really, really, like, I don't understand this. He follows me around. But, yeah, I kind of was expecting more than this, you know. Actually, the ability to fight in deathmatch with bots and whatnot. But this isn't really that. I don't know what this is. He's just sort of an enforcer that's patrolling around and not, like, doing anything. I assume if I had another player in here that was on an enemy team, you'd try and kill him? Yeah. I think actually that's one of the bugs, now that I look at it. Yeah, let's see here. I just need to figure out, is it like... Yeah, basically to the owner itself, it's totally not solid at all. It really, you can't hurt it with anything, as you see. The axe, the shotgun, the lightning. Oh, so if you pulled out, like, the nails, could you kill it? So if I pull out the super nail gun and try and kill this thing... Oh, look! Now he's running around to follow me around some more. But as you see, the bot's pretty much totally worthless to me because, well, he doesn't attack me. And so that's really kind of what's important for you to a bot match. Is, I don't know, the bot actually attacking me. Well, that's kind of pointless. But yeah. Now, if I do Impulse 100 again and spawn him, let's see here. Now he's walking crooked because I was aiming crooked. Amazing. Okay, Impulse 101. What happens? This allows me to switch between automatic and manual control modes. So, I believe this is manual. So, like, if I do an Impulse 103, I'm going to turn him. You know, Impulse 104, it's going to turn him this way. That's basically how you turn your bot. Right now, he's much more like, kind of like the cameras we've been seeing. In fact, this is pretty much exactly what the cameras are. But you're seeing a natural evolution. As now, it's able to move around and have an automatic mode. But we also have Impulse 102, which is basically going to toggle his walk movement. Right now, he's stopped. I press this, he will walk forward. I press this again, he's going to run towards me. If I do it again, he's going to stop. Now, if I just press the button again, he's going to walk into that wall. So, if I say I bind 102, well, bind H to say Impulse 102, bind J to Impulse 103, and bind G to Impulse 104. Well, actually, no. I'd want J to be Impulse 104 because that's right. Bind G to Impulse 103. Okay. So now, if I do this, I can tell it to go that way. And there we are. Now I tell him to run. Go, go, go! Move! Can I have him, like, rent that teleporter? Where you going, buddy? Wait, where you going? Come back here! What are you doing? I can't control my own bot! Please help me! You got this, buddy. And there he is! He ran into a teleporter. So now I have a guy who's just read all around creation, somewhat, and I'm able to follow him around. This is somewhat closer to the Deathmatch bots that hopefully I will one day get. But this really is a Deathmatch bot. Mainly because I can't do anything with it. He's just sort of running around. He's more like a camera that I can control more than anything. He's kind of like all those cameras that we used to see over and over endlessly. This is sort of like that, but now with the ability to control it a lot more subtle, fine controlling over it. Which is definitely better, but it's still not exactly where I kind of want it. So that's that. Not really the most fancy. Anyway, let's go back to Impulse 101, which is going to switch it back to normal. Now, if I do Impulse 102, he's going to fire his weapon at me. Ow! Well, that's horrible, because, well, what? Yeah. So, I'm not sure if he's actually hostile unless I define him to fire the weapon. So, anyway, Impulse 103 is going to toggle auto-fire. So, basically, now, if he sees another enemy, I assume he'd fire at them. Let's go to, like, E1M1 or something, because, honestly, this is really like that more. Sorry, bot is not activated. Oh, so see? You basically need it to be Deathmatch, or you can't activate the bot. Oh, wait, never mind. It's Impulse 100. So now, as you see, it sees an enemy and it kills the enemy. It's basically more like a companion that follows you around and helps you. Kind of like all the floating quad damage and all the others. So as you see, he automatically fires. If I turn it to Impulse 103, he's going to stop automatically firing. So now if I do a grunt, he's going to try and shoot at him, but he's not going to do anything. He's just like totally useless now. He's just going to stand there instantly, endlessly firing. As you see, enemies are able to shoot him too. I'm not able to, they're able to kill him. See, while you can see this is a bot, he's not able to do much. There you are. Good job, buddy. You killed him. Okay, now say I'm up here and I want to bring him up here. Every other camera, you'd have to like wait for him to disappear or whatnot. This one, you get to teleport him using Impulse 104. Impulse 104. Now he's right up here, ready to kill whatever. So now, say I get in a bind, I need to kill something. Oh, he spawns right where I am, so... Dear God, he got crushed! Quick! Press down the button! But yeah, basically the idea is that, say you wanted, like, to... do it. Say, like, you place the guy here. He goes off and murders everything, finally. And I don't have to do any of the work whatsoever. Just open this door now. You'll see more to kill. He'll charge towards them. Now if I bind G to say impulse... Actually, what's that, J? Quick in here. Nothing here, but stand over here. Here's a whole army of them. Kill them all, buddy! As you see, my impulsive buddy is just able to murder everything. Literally everything. Without the slightest bit of effort. So, yeah. That's really that. So as you see, that's... Owie, who shot me? Buddy, you need to defend me. Can you go up an elevator? Yes, he can. He actually is intelligent enough to go up an elevator. My butt just ran up an elevator to try and kill a guy. Now he's stupid again. You were doing so well. You get up the elevator. Oh no! I'm going to die unless my butt saves me! Now I retreat while my butt kills everything for me. This is like a co-op game without the co-op game. He is now my best friend because he plays Quake more than anyone else for me for some reason. Hey, buddy! Follow me to victory! Even if you seem to be invincible in almost most circumstances and really, you're really lazy. And you're the most predictable dude ever. Hi, buddy! Okay, so let's see here. He will not... So he'll seek out players and attack them. As you've kind of noticed, he'll, like, seek out things as he goes around. As you see, he can also activate the lights, in this level, apparently. He can basically activate any triggers or whatever. So say we have this. Go forth, buddy! Kill everything you see! Let's see him activate the lights. As you see, he's able to activate our lights. He's able to press buttons. He's able to go up elevators. He's able to do much, people. Yeah, players are harder to kill than monsters, so that's why he has a rapid-fire nail gun. He's ridiculously overpowered here. He's mostly intended, like I said, for Deathmatch. Now, if only he could actually attack the person who spawned him, that would be nice. So yeah, if he gets too far away, he tries to return to the player. So he's going to mostly follow you around. And yeah, as soon as the current enemy drops, the bot automatically will fire on the next target. And should no other targets be available, it will spray the corpse with nails. It's like, say we head this way. So as you see, it just selects every target. It just keeps picking until it's done. Okay, so that is pretty much a bot right there, people. Well, not really the most substantial of bots, but it's a bot somehow. Somewhat. Like I said, not really fully there. It's still missing some things to really make it, like, you know, the ability to attack me. and not be my pet puppy. That would be nice. But this is something. This is actually a thing that actually works with me, I guess, somehow. Even if I am so overpowered that he just keeps spawning over and over endlessly. And he's not exactly that exciting to really bother with because he's not really a deathmatch bot. He's not really a new challenge for me. He makes things easier. So anyway, the bot cannot jump. He can also not really walk past edges. He's much like an enemy. So he's basically just as stuck as an enemy would be in mobility. So that's why you kind of need to spawn him where you want him. That's kind of why it's nice you can teleport him everywhere, even though it's really all simulated or whatnot. Oh, bots cannot trigger buttons on the wall. It also does not trigger exits and whatnot, but that's of course by design. So the bot sometimes will get lost. That's pretty much a part of it. The bot's not really that intelligent. He's pretty stupid actually. So he's bound to get lost. So certain functions, such as when he's moving, when he's teleporting or anything else, may end up actually killing him, but at the same time not really killing him. What essentially will happen is he'll become a ghost, and he won't be able to do anything. He'll just be like totally useless. In which case you can pretty much just respawn him again, I guess. So yeah. Level changes may not be handled correctly by the code, but may not be deactivated, just very lost. Hopefully there's not much more, but yeah, it's a very, very new thing. Who knows? Come on, bot! You're supposed to be helping! I feel like my bot's forgotten all about me. But yeah, if I die, my grunt is lost. So that's the thing. Now if I, no clip, impulse 100 it, and it's like, go get him, buddy! I believe in you and your ability to get them. Now, as you see, my buddy is walking towards things, but he's gonna get stuck on the elevator. But as you see, he saw that first enemy. He actually walked down there. That's something, right? So now what? I'm in a new level, but my bot's still here, I think. So if I do an impulse 1 to 3, oh, the bot's not activated. Okay. I guess it's a rare thing. But yeah, my god, is he overpowered for single player. Anyway, hopefully in the future he'll be able to target and kill other players' bots. For right now, it's not that intelligent. And hopefully in the future the bot can lead its target as opposed to just shooting kind of at it. So yeah, needless to say, very, very basic enemy mod. But yeah, it's basically there. It works somewhat. Anyway, there's really not much more to say. It's a bot supposedly, but it's not really a bot. It's not what I would consider a real bot. Mainly because it doesn't have the whole features really necessary to consider itself a bot. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, and I shall see you all, well, next time.